Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my new subscribers for subscribing, and thank you to those who have been watching my videos. I appreciate it. To those who are viewing, please remember to like, subscribe and share, and click the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I post. Now, are you over 30 or 35 and you've tried the steps that I've introduced you to before and realize that your CRS score is still low? You cannot get to 468, 470. Are you having that challenge to increase your CRS score? If so, today the video is for you. I want to share with you some other options that you can use to immigrate to Canada. Now, the first option I want to introduce you to is coming as students. If you're a couple, then one partner could apply for a study permit and the other spouse could apply for a work permit. So while one partner is studying, the other partner would be working. Now, when you apply to study in Canada, make sure that you check the CIC website to find out which colleges or universities are on the designated learning institution list. Wherever you're going to apply to study, it must be on the designated learning institution list, because those are the only colleges or universities that will help you to qualify for permanent residence when you're finished studying. Also, it's important that when your spouse is doing his or her job search, that they try to find jobs that would fall in the categories A, O, and B, and those categories can also be found on the CIC website, as work experience from those categories would also increase your points so that you can qualify easier for your PR. Personally, I think the study pathway is a good way to get to Canada. I mean, it might be expensive, but it's a good option. And it would mean that you wouldn't have to be sitting in the pool for too long waiting and nothing is happening to increase your CRS score. So studying is a great option. Now, also, you can apply to do a postgraduate diploma, a one-year course or a two-year course. I think a one-year course would give you maybe 1 year work permit. So I don't really recommend the 1 year because it's too short. You need ample time to find jobs and to qualify for PR. So I would suggest that you do a 2-year course, postgraduate diploma, or you can do 2 one-year courses. So you could apply to the college, and if you're selected, you're accepted rather, then you do the 1-year course, and the following year you'd apply to do a second 1-year course, and that would automatically grant you 3 years work permit after studying, so you'd have ample time to qualify for PR. I think that's an excellent option. So if you are 35, if your CRS scores are low, then find the CIC website and find the list of colleges that are on the designated learning institution list, and also look at the provinces that have programs in place that will give you additional points for studying, such as Saskatchewan, I think, gives some additional points, and Manitoba for students who have studied in their province. So I would encourage you to look at those. Also, when you come to study, you can also take your children with you, and your children can attend school in Canada while you're studying. So that's great. The entire family can come. The next option is that you can apply for a provincial nominee. A provincial nominee, for short, is the PNP program. Each province has different skill sets or different jobs that are in demand, and if they're having difficulty finding that kind of skill set or that particular skill set, then you could look on their list to see if your skill is in demand within that province, and then you can apply to that province to nominate you to come to Canada. If you're granted a provincial nominee, it automatically gives you 600 points. And if you have 600 points, in no time, you will be selected from the express entry pool, or you just go on the provincial nominee pathway, which can be a separate pathway. So that's 600 points. So that's an excellent option for you. The next option is what we call an Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, which was launched in 2019, where the Atlantic provinces, if they have high demand jobs and they can't find those skill sets locally, then they are allowed to make a job offer to individuals outside of the country. And these are done in the provinces, I think New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Labrador, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island. So those are the provinces that participate in the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. So that is something that you could look into as well. They have 3 different streams. So they have the Atlantic International Graduate Program, where if you're a student and you studied in those provinces, then you could be considered for that program. There's the Atlantic High Skill Program, and there's the Atlantic Intermediate Skills Program that you could look into on the CIC website as well. So that's another option for you. Another option that I want to suggest is getting a job offer. Now, I must admit that this may be one of the most difficult ones, especially considering what is happening in the Canadian job market as a result of the COVID situation. So if you have a specific skill set that is in high demand and it's really difficult to fill those vacancies, then you can apply for jobs in Canada. And if you're given that job, you will automatically gain 200 points. And those 200 points would help you to be selected from the pool and to be given PR. Another advantage of coming to Canada with a job offer is that you do not have to show proof of funds. If you're coming without a job offer, then you have to show the proof of funds. So one added benefit is that getting a job offer to come to Canada, you will not have to find all that money. So that's a great option. And the final option I want to share with you is the caregivers program. If you maybe are a practical nurse or you have a particular interest in the field of offering caregiving services, then you can also look into the caregivers program. It's my intention to go through each of the options I've mentioned in greater details. So this video was it is my intention to go through all the options I've presented in greater details. But this video was just to open your eyes to the possibilities. I mean, many of you may have gotten discouraged when you realize that you've been calculating your CRS score and the scores are low and you're wondering what else to do. These are some options. Another thing that some persons are doing, which I'm just adding, is that they do a French course or do some studies in French, and that will also give you some additional points. So if that's something you're interested in, go for it. Go for it. So I will look at these options in details. There's always a way. Do not give up on your dream. If it is your dream to come, then look at all the options that are available. And I believe that if you have your particular goal, you should just write down actionable steps and work towards your goal, and I guarantee you it will be accomplished. Thank you for watching. before you go, before you click off this video, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Put your comments down below if you have topics that you want me to speak about. I'll be happy to. So let me hear from you. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your likes and your subscription. Take care and bye for now. So today's a snowy day, so I've decided to show you my doorway. This is my back door. And that's how it looks. So it's the snow all the way outside. So it's a snowy day. It's very cold, but it's also very pretty. So that's all for now, guys. Bye.